We talked about the API book in the previous episode. Can you talk me through the sort of the scope of that? Like, what is the
Yeah,
actual sort of? I mean, API is obviously, you found some insecurities, so tell me about them.
just a few.
Just a few.
As you know, last year I went on this sort of global tour talking about the 30 financial services mobile apps that I reverse engineered and found hard coded API keys and tokens. And I recently, if you've been following my YouTube channel, and if you haven't, please subscribe. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I published a video where I actually hacked a European bank, and the bank was kind enough to allow me to actually film that and record it and actually publish it. So I've been doing a lot of vulnerability research and hacking APIs, and there really isn't any content out there on hacking APIs, right? So you've got the OWASP API top 10. If you go out
Right.
there and Google it, and if you think about the hacking connected cars book, the impetus to me writing that book was because there is such a lack of content out there for hacking connected cars.
Yes.
And so, for me, I guess the banner that I fly is wanting to be a content creator for content that really doesn't exist. I like to really really just go off the beaten path and chart new journeys in content that really doesn't exist out there. So this made sense for an API security book. So I'm excited about that. I'm really wanting to get this book out a lot more quickly than my first book.
Right.
When I walked into my first book, I was thinking, oh yeah, I'll just kick, one chapter out a week. I'll be done in 10 weeks. 3 years later, it finally came
Mm-hmm.
out. I'm walking into this with more experience as a published author, knowing how long books take, knowing that you need to write every single day, knowing that it's just slow, just progression. Even if it's not
Yeah.
writing an entire chapter every day, writing just a little, maybe 1 page, maybe 2 pages. And that's
Yeah.
my advice for those aspiring authors out there who are writing a book. You need to write at least a little every day, even if you're not in the mood to write. You're not going to wake up wanting to write. You have to force yourself to write, and that's a big lesson that I learned in writing the first book. So this API book, I'm going to try. My goal is to get it out a lot more quickly.
Cool. So, I mean, you were saying that you've sort of are going in sort of uncharted areas, and API security wasn't really a thing people were talking about per se, right?
Right. Correct. So it's to me, adversaries go where the money is,
Yeah.
and their mission is to monetize data. Right. Data is worth more than oil. People have heard me say that before.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what API is. That's their mission in life, is to
Right.
provide data to API consumers, whether it's a mobile app or a connected car. Everything is pretty much connected to and connected with APIs. Right. The Internet of Things, Internet of Everything, their backend are API servers. So hackers know this. Their goal in life is to steal data and monetize it. How can they monetize it? And so I can't imagine something that's a more contemporary issue than APIs. If you look at all the breaches recently, whether, like the Apache Struts vulnerability that got Equifax, the Mara breach, all of these API vulnerabilities and API breaches, I can't imagine a more perfect time to get this book out.
New episodes of Cyberwork are available every Monday at 1 p.m. Central. And don't forget to claim your free month of Infosec skills. Sign up using the code CYBERWORK and you'll get unlimited access to hundreds of courses, hands-on labs, certification practice exams, skills assessments, and more. Use code CYBERWORK for Infosec skills.